Hey guys, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on here today with a project share plus a little DIY. So I was recently inspired by With Love Brie. I should say I'm inspired by her all the time, all her projects, all her videos, all her wonderful hauls. I just love everything that Brie does, and yeah, she's been such an inspiration in my life when it comes to all the like crafting things and just the creativity. So she ended up creating some cute rainbow embellishment dies on her channel. And when I saw her make these, I just knew I had to get this die. So she received her rainbow die from Concord and Ninth, I believe. And it's just a really beautiful rainbow die, and it comes in two different sort of varieties, or two different styles, I should say. So you can get it in, so it comes as a whole set, but you've got like a ruffled sort of interesting textured rainbow die, which ends up looking like this. If you can see the different textures on the side there. And then you get the stitched die, which creates a rainbow like that with your like different sort of stitched patterns on it. So yeah, I just had to try my hand at this die. It's such a cute die. So I've ended up making a few of my own, but I thought I might actually add another element to this rainbow embellishment with you guys. I recently found just some of my little, what's left of my butterflies from Tennille Paper Milkshake. So she sent me some beautiful butterfly embellishments. And I've already stuck one just on there just to see what it would look like. And I think it makes a really cute element or addition to these rainbows. So as you can see here, I don't have the butterflies on these ones. And yeah, I just thought it'd make a nice little touch just to complete the project. So I ended up using Jen Hadfield Peaceful Heart paper and the collection to create these rainbow embellishments, along with just some like glittered white cardstock that I had in my stash. So I used the glitter white cardstock to create the clouds, and that's the little cloud die there, which comes with the set. So you can use the cloud part as the bottom of the rainbow, or you can use the tassel die part for the bottom of the rainbow. But I decided to use the tassel bit for my rainbows and then use the cloud as the decoration. But you can do it whatever way you want. That's just how I wanted to do mine. I ended up popping on one of the Peaceful Heart word stickers from the sticker pack that says I am strong. And then I used some of the beautiful gold mirrored adhesive like stickers as well, just to give it that little bit of a like sparkle. Makes it really pretty. So I did two in the stitched variety rainbow. And then I just did two in the sort of jagged, sort of ruffled, rough edge type rainbow. I thought they turned out so adorable. I love the colors. They're just so cute. So I thought I might just add a couple more butterflies to these projects. then I'll be showing you another project that I've been working on as well. But I've been cleaning my craft room recently and I just found these and I thought they would go perfect on the rainbows. I did end up grabbing my big butterfly EK Tools punch to make some butterflies, but I thought they might be a little bit big. So yeah, I was glad I found these ones. So I just see where I want to stick. So just prop up the wings. And I love receiving like little embellishments like this in my Happy Mail because look at that. They make such beautiful little touches to your projects. Like how gorgeous is that? And it doesn't matter if it doesn't match with the collection. Like I found that these colors that Tennille sent me go perfect with these rainbows. Even though I think she used, I think it was Sweet Story paper to do these butterflies. But I try and use up whatever pen pals send me, like whatever they make for me and gift to me. I like to use them in my projects so they don't go to waste. And it's so pretty with that, like the vellum with those little, like the gold touch. Oh, it's just so cute. Like, look at that. So pretty. And I'll also show you how I put the rainbow die together, like when creating the embellishment. So stay tuned if you want to watch that. And then I'm going to show you the adhesive buttons that I've been creating as well using the Jen Hadfield Peaceful Heart collection. I'm just having so much fun with this collection. It's such a beautiful, like, I guess autumn sort of inspired collection to me, and I'm loving all the colors and just the bits and pieces that go with it. So very, very cute. I love them now with the butterflies on. Now I know that they're actually complete. So what I've done is I've actually die cut out some rainbows already. So I might just move the die to the side because you guys have seen that. And I'll just move my little rainbows to the side as well. Just so I can show you guys. So I die cut out extras. So I've got, maybe we can do a ruffled one. Ooh, decisions. I think I like, ooh, let's go that with that, that. Yep, so I'm going to go that. Make sure you've got some good glue. So I'm going to be using, whoops, sorry guys, this is it Aileen's original tacky glue, which was gifted to me by Sassy Scrappers, and I love it. I've been using it pretty much with all my projects lately, and it adheres so well. Like everything is staying together, which is what we want. So I've cut out a couple of tassel bottom bits, but it was using my scrap bits of paper, so they're a little bit mixed matched, but I'm wondering if we can maybe get away with that. Like maybe do something. Otherwise we can put the cloud at the bottom, but I just wanted to show you guys like how I put these together. All right, I think maybe we'll just go yeah, I'll just go with that for the meantime, even though they've got different bottoms. So I just want to show you guys how I put them together, because they are a little bit fiddly being all separate. So you're going to want to put your glue on these bottom tassel bits here on the front, and you're going to want to turn your rainbow over to the other side, adhere your glue, and then add them like that. So just make sure my rainbow is in position. Keep in mind it does tend to move though once you go to stick your pieces on. It likes to move, see, as soon as I move my fingers. All right, so grab your glue. I'm going to leave Bree's link down below as well, so you guys can go check out her gorgeous rainbows. They turned out so cute. I just love her projects, and I really love her her softly spoken voice as well. I know that probably sounds a bit weird, but I just find her so soothing. So just add a bit of glue. And stick to the bottom like that. Just hold it down for a little bit while you glue sets. Just being careful not to get it on my paper here. So there's one side. Like I said, both these are going to be a little bit mixed matched, but you know what, I don't really care that much. It just gives a little bit of a different detail to the project. Come on. I've been using this glue up so much that now I'm having to give it a really good squeeze to get the glue out. Oops. And we don't want too much either, because it's going to leak out the sides. So we'll pop that one down like that. Hold it down for a bit. I'm just wipe off any excess glue. Just get a little bit on my fingers, but you can just rub them together and it comes off. That's what's so good about this glue. It doesn't stay stuck to your fingers. Okay, so then we carefully turn it over. And there we have our rainbow taking place. And that's how you pop these together. So yeah, really easy guys to do these rainbows. Just seeing if I've got anything handy that we can maybe use to pop onto this, because as I said, I've been making these sort of adhesive style button embellishments lately as well, which I'm going to show you in a sec. But I thought maybe we can, I've got a couple of spare over here, like maybe we can add that to the embellishment if we wanted to. That could be quite cute. Or as said, or we can punch out maybe a bigger butterfly, but I'm not going to decorate this one now. I just wanted to show you guys just how to put it together, and then yeah, you just add your little decorations to it that way. So super easy. So next I'm going to show you how to create these little adhesive button embellishments, and these turned out so cute. And I've also got some like wood circular pieces as well coming in from AliExpress, and I'm going to be creating like the wood button adhesive embellishments soon as well. So I've had all kinds of ideas lately. I have made these before in the past, but these ones are a lot more like thicker than the previous ones that I've made. So I recently purchased this We Are Memory Keepers button press adhesive foam stickers, and they're a really good, as you guys can see, they're really thick circular adhesive foam, so they are perfect for working with these button embellishments. So I also purchased, which you'll see in one of my previous AliExpress haul videos, these glitter adhesive domes, and so that's what we'll be using to create these, as well as you're going to need a circular punch. So I grabbed this circle punch from AliExpress probably maybe over a year ago, and when I was ordering online, I just made sure that my adhesive domes were the same circumference, like the same size, so it turned out perfect. So we'll just grab some paper. Give me a sec, guys. So I have this Jen Hadfield Peaceful Heart 6x8 paper pad, and I am going through this like crazy, but what we want to do is we want to grab a few different sheets. Oops, I've already got some that I've pulled out. Actually, I think the polka dots would be quite cute as well. And let's try another pattern. Maybe the word pattern, that could be quite cute. Try and cut out a word. All right. So you just grab your hole punch, circular hole punch, and I'm going to try and, yep, I've got that in the middle. Just cut out a few different patterns, and this is like such an easy project as well, guys. It's so easy. So there we've cut out our circular pieces. So I tried to get them in the middle. So I have a face piece, hopefully, a floral piece. We have some polka dots and some words. And they're just inside here. And even though these are quite simple projects, they make such a cute little embellishment to gift to your pen pals, I find, because once you package them up and decorate them, and you know, the recipient can use these on their projects then. And I just left my tacky glue lid off. Give me a sec, I just shut that. I don't want that going hard. Okay, so we've got our circular pieces. I've got a face, a floral piece, polka dots and some words there. So we've got one there that says honest. Next, you are going to grab the adhesive domes, and the one that I chose was a glittered one, so it's like a silver glitter through it. You can get them just plain clear, you can get them with gold glitter speckles, and in all different sizes. So what you're going to do is you're just going to try and line up your piece as best you can, so it goes directly on top of that circular piece there that you just pressed out. And there you have it. So that one. And onto our face. So cute. And I find the best way to do it so it's all like lined up is by holding it the way that you guys can see me holding it. So when you grab your piece of paper, hold it like with your fingers around the edges. That way then you get a good feel, and you can kind of just hover your clear dome over the top before it's down. And so all your fingers then line up and it all just measures up together perfectly. Oh, a bit of hair stuck to my finger. Okay. So if I remember, I'll try to leave the links down below for you guys for these domes. And if anyone has any other like questions or requests, just leave them down below in the comments box. If there's, you know, a link or something else you would like from, yeah, what I've used in these projects today. This one I ended up grabbing from Sassy Scrappers, but I'm sure you can pretty much get them from any other craft supplier because they are done by We Are Memory Keepers. So they're kind of like a global type thing. So you should be able to get them at any craft shop, hopefully. So then you just take off your adhesive foam backing and stick it to the back, and then that creates your little button embellishment. So super easy, but I love the dimension that this gives. Otherwise you can just use some double-sided tape on the back if you didn't want them to be dimensional or two-dimensional, but I like the dimension that this foam gives. And I find this just really relaxing, especially if you're struggling to find things to create or craft. I think this is just so relaxing, sitting here creating simple little things like this. So there we go. There's our little adhesive buttons. They are so cute. And I love the domes with the glitter effect on them. They're my favorite ones to buy and use. So there we go. So then if you just have some like acetate lying around, you can just then stick them on and put them in a little bag, and then they're ready to go in some Happy Mail. So I might just trim this down a little bit. We could even do 2 more if we wanted to, but I'm just going to trim that down slightly so then it'll fit in like a small sort of sized clear bag. So I just had this acetate lying around, so I try to use up my scraps first before I cut open any new like acetate sheets. So then we can just peel off the back. Pop that on. What will we go with next? I think we'll go with the polka dots. Can't see if I'm doing that right. I've probably done it a little bit crooked, but based on the angle that I am. I want to make sure the word's up the right way. So there we go, that says honest. So I think we'll just do 2 more buttons and then we'll have a complete set of adhesive buttons. This one's extra glittery, this floral piece. So let's just do 2 more. Might just do another face because I don't want, just see where that's going to. If you do it this way, you can actually see the image of what you want to cut out. So I'm going to do that there, and that gives us a blue face. And let's then go with maybe another floral one. Try and get a different color. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Let's go with these 2. That way now I have a complete set. And there we go. I've used up a whole sheet of those adhesive foam dots now. I was just trying to think of how many you get in the pack actually. I think I've got another 2 sheets, 2 full sheets in there. So you get 3 sheets all up. All right. Let's put the face there. we go, guys. So cute. I popped them on a little crooked, but that's okay. Let's see how easy they are to create. And like I said, I love the dimension on these. And even just with that star acetate in the background really makes them pop as well. So pretty. So there's my quick and easy little tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed these projects. I thought they turned out so beautiful. Just love it. Everything is so pretty. So I think I'm going to be maybe making some butterflies next, because I haven't made any butterflies in a while, and yeah, my stash is getting low now. Low on butterfly embellishments. So I might even make some big ones with like stitching. That would be really cute. So there we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye.